another episode of Voice of the Hammer. I'm your host, Winter Kuth. This episode is going to be a little bit of a sort of a personal one. Our family is going on vacation, so I just wanted to take you along with us and show you just some of the places we like to go to. So our main stay will be on Manitoulin Island, where we stay with my friend Melissa. And so I'll try to show you some restaurants up there that I've never tried. So I want you guys to come with me and check out some of these restaurants. You know, I've never been to them. The last time we were there was in 2020, and everybody knows that was like a leap year. Nothing happened. Nobody remembers what happened in 2020. But you know, so the island was shut down for the most part. So, you know, this year in 2023, there's a lot of restaurants that are popping up that I've never even heard of before. I don't know how long they've been around, but it'll be my first time there. There's so many that I can't really check them all out. But I'm going to try to check out a few with the family. And so, you know, I'll let you know what I think. You know, I like food, so, you know, let's see if their pizza's any different than down here. Before we get to the island, we're going to be camping at a resort called Highland Pines. It's in Bellwood, which is north of Guelph. But I'll show you guys the campsite. So far, the last time I checked, we have a strip of campsites, and so far we're the only ones on there. So it's nice. We have a little corner spot. So hopefully nobody's around us. The washrooms are closed. But this place, guys, it's a resort, so it's got splash pads, water park. I don't want to say a water park, but it's got pools and stuff. Anyways, I'll show you when we get there. But you know, I appreciate you guys listening. Sorry it's been a while since my last episode, but if you're listening to this continuously, then it doesn't really matter. But I'm trying to get more content out there. I'm linking up with some people, so. You know, I'm going to try my hardest to do a little bit more video work. I'm trying to learn how to use my video program to sort of, you know, help with the coloring and all this other weird stuff that, you know, you guys don't need to worry about, but I want the videos to look great for you guys. And so this is actually going to help me because, you know, I'm going to get the GoPro. I'm going to set that on. Oh, it's still on. I'm going to get the GoPro set up on the dash. To show you sort of, you know, give you a montage of the area. Trees and highways basically is what we're going to see. We're going to be going up pretty much Highway 6 north the whole time. Because we're going to be taking the ferry across from Tobermory. And so, again, it's been 3 years since we've been there. So Kiana, my daughter, was, you know, just 3 years old at the time. Yes. 3 years old. So, you know, she doesn't remember being on the boat. We were just at Toronto Island, and we took one of those the water taxis, and she did not like it. But obviously the ferry is a bigger boat, so you don't feel the waves as much. That's what she didn't like. And Danielle didn't like it either. But yeah, I want to show you the chi-cheemaun. I just want to show you our whole trip. So today was my last day at work. Tomorrow we're gonna get packed. Like, we've already packed, all the clothes are packed, ready to go. Tomorrow morning we're gonna throw everything in there. Now the beauty of staying at Highland Pines in a time where it's not as busy, nobody's usually there, and like I said, nobody's in our camping area. So by the time we get there, you know, check-in is usually like 11 or 12 o'clock, but if we get there by 9 or 10, if no one's around, they just say, yeah, go ahead. So we'll pitch the tent and we'll go. I'll show you guys around to the water parks that they have and the splash pads and the parks. It's a beautiful place. So, yeah. Anyways, appreciate you guys listening. So we're going to take Hamilton to up north, and let's see how it goes. Okay, guys. For those of you who are just listening to the podcast, there's going to be a couple lulls in the video. So what I'm going to do is just try to do a voiceover so that you guys aren't sitting there listening to dead air. I know how awkward that could be. So For those of you who are watching, obviously I'm going to be doing a voiceover while you're watching the video. So I'm just trying to make it good for the best of the both worlds. So let's get going. All right. Camera's kind of close.
Which one can I have bacon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I do think that's your favorite, but not saying
Yeah. Give it a show.
Why is this car going so fast? I'm hungry.
Okay, we are on the highway. We're gonna head up Highway 6 to Fergus. We're gonna get there safe, hopefully.
Yes.
You guys excited?
Yeah. I'm scared.
Why are you scared? We're just going to Highland Pines. We're going to Highland Pines Resort, camping resort. What are we gonna do? Some swimming? Some splash pad? Some campfires and drinks. That's what you're waiting for. Maybe we can get some more burps from Danielle on camera.
If you're lucky. What does that say up there?
I don't know where you're pointing.
That red thing. It says motel.
No.
It's supposed to say hotel, not motel. Hotel.
Everybody got their drinks for camp day.
Those are the ones that
1 hour later.
All right, we're making a first stop in Fergus. We're almost at the campsite. We're making a first stop at Walmart to get a couple little last minute things that we didn't want to pack with us. And Kian is not feeling well. All right, let's go inside and see what we can find. So I wanted to surprise the kids, and I bought us our own brand new fishing rods. And this is us just getting ready to head up to camp. Okay, we made it to Highland Pines. Michael's gonna be setting up the tent here. Yeah, we're on a somewhat of a busy road, but like I said, it's a resort. So behind me, there's a bunch of campers and stuff. Across the street, let's see. Across the street is another phase, and then there's another phase down the road, or no, right beside it, I think. So this is our site. We chose the very end. There's the Dadmobile. Washrooms are right by us, and as you can see, there's 12 other ones, and nobody's booked it for this weekend. So we'll kind of have this area for ourselves.
So, Daddy, we can't cross these streets.
No, we can cross. It's just an area. So after this, we're probably gonna, after Michael gets the tent set up, and when we get settled in, we're gonna probably take our new fishing rods that we just bought and see if we can catch something down by the lake. So this is our tent that we have set up, and now we're just getting ready to head out. Okay, so we are. What are we doing now? We're gonna go fishing. So we've just driven down past all 12 other sites, and this is just going to be a quick little trip through the site. We're actually trying to find a decent fishing spot down by the lake. So this is just sort of a quick view. So we got a bunch of different campers, obviously on either side. You know, a lot of people here stay for the season. Like I said, it is a resort, so there's cottages that pretty much look like homes. Everyone drives around in golf carts for the most part, and yeah. So if you guys are watching, you can see pretty much the little path. I've obviously sped the video up a little bit. But yeah, there's lots of trees, and the cottages look really, really nice. There's the pool to the left there. Yeah, this cottage here coming up, I mean, it looks basically just like a little house, really. Um, and yeah, so a lot of these people stay for the season, and this is pretty much their summer home, and it looks like a really nice resort to stay. I'm sure the park fees would be quite high. These are the cabins to the left that you can also rent. On the busy times, you have to rent them for about 2 nights, minimum of 2 nights, which can get a little costly, but you know, they are nice. There's another one, nice little cottage to the right there. And so we're just kind of cruising along because we want to kind of stay close to the right, trying to find the water or the beach. And there's the beach there. And so we're trying to find a good spot to fish. So there's not really a lot of parking. You can't just stop anywhere. So we're actually trying to look for the big parking lot that they have. So we're trying to look at the map. We're deciding which way to go, left or right. The pictures obviously aren't the greatest. It's just more like a drawing, but for the most part, you can kind of get around the camp by looking at it. So we're gonna go right here and follow this path, and then I believe this is where it should start to open up to a big area. Nope, more cottages. Like I said, look, they all look just like houses, which is really weird. And here we go. So this is the boat launch area, and to the left there, that building is basically like a common area, which we're about to go check out. Of course, why wouldn't be? 2 pool tables, little reading section.
$1 for a pool.
Oh, we gotta get some coins. Okay. Darts free though. Board games? Battle of the Sexes. Oh, look at these books. Reader's Digest. So we never actually went fishing. We tried after we left this place. But there was really no good spots to fish. So we went swimming, did a couple other things, and then pretty much just headed back to the campsite to start the fire. There's a couple of pictures of us sitting. And here are the kids. They've they found a seagull to kind of follow and chase. But every time they try to chase an animal, it always seems to always walk away. Mind you, they didn't even have food with them, so there's no need for the bird to even stick around.
It's already waddling away. It knows.
So now Michael's starting to make a fire. So we've got a bunch of sticks. He's getting some more firewood. Pictures of our camp.
The next day.
It is 6:34, and I've been up since about 6 o'clock, and it's not as quiet as it used to be around here. Like you saw, this campsite is right by the road, but at night there only used to be a few cars, but today I guess, and I don't know since how long, but so I've been up since 6. I don't know who else is up. And the birds are going crazy, as you can hear. So we've got to catch a ferry to Manitoulin Island at 1:15, and because we have reservations, we have to be there by 12, an hour before, so 12:15, and we're about 2 3/4 of an hour away. So we still have a little bit of a mess to clean. Nothing crazy. I gotta pack. We got some wood left over. I've started on getting some stuff, but I am just so tired. But I think I'm gonna wake up the family in a little bit if they don't wake up on their own, which is fine. We're gonna stop by, get some Timmy's, of course. It's not a trip without some Timmy's. Then after that, yeah, just a straight shot up Highway 6 to Tobermory, and we're gonna catch the ferry at 1:15. Be on the island by, usually it's about a 2-hour boat ride. So if you guys have never, hey, I'm trying to shoot a video here. If you guys have never been on the ferry, stay tuned because it's pretty cool what this ferry can do. It's called the chi-cheemaun, which is Ojibwe for the big canoe. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We tried to go fishing, but there really wasn't any fishing spots here. So we're hopefully going to try to do some fishing on the island. Anyways, I'm very tired. I'll do another clip later when everyone gets up and when we're on the road. But yeah.
You got your stuff? I got. All ready?
Okay. All right, we're all packed.
Yeah.
That was a crazy restless night, but I think we did okay. It is too loud. So now we're all packed up. Our site is all clean, and now we are heading out. We're gonna go check out, and then head up to Tobermory. All right, we'll see you there.
2 hours later.
Okay, all right, we made it. We're in Tobermory waiting for the ferry. We're second in line. Too bad. So, okay, we'll come back when we're about to board. That was a long ass ride.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out. Stretch your legs. So when we got to Tobermory, we went to a restaurant called Shipwreck Lee's. Yeah, they had some. Michael got the pulled pork burger. I got this fried chicken combo here. And Danielle and Kiana just got a poutine. But I thought I was hungry, but I was only able to eat one section of a chicken wing, or maybe a thigh. I must have just eaten a thigh. I couldn't finish it, so there's a lot of food. And now we're walking back to our car because they've asked us to get into the vehicles. I think it was like 15 minutes before 12, or half hour before the departure time. Hey, there's our van. How did our van get back here? What time did we get here? Like 12, right? Jesus. 45 minutes? This is what happens.
that water looks really clear. As clear as my ear.
It's gonna get a bike here.
And why would you just ditch your car and drive like that?
Okay, so the ferry just got in. First cars just came off. Yeah, the front of the boat opens up. So in Tobermory, where we are, we dock through the front of the bow of the boat and exit the stern, and then when we get to South Bay Mall, it's the opposite. You would dock through the stern and exit through the bow.
Yeah, you would exit through the beacon.
The bow. It's the bow, the front. They don't
No,
call it
it's
the
the
front or the back. They say the bow
No.
or the stern.
It's the peak of the
I'm gonna
beacon.
smack your stern.
That's parent abuse.
Yeah, I recorded it. See, look, people are gonna see this on the podcast and they're gonna say, that Kiana girl, she's so mean to her
I
dad.
can't hear my dad. He's so...
I don't know. I'm not your dad. Who are you? Why are you in my van? Get out of my van. Go
She's
find your
my
parents.
Mom, I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are. Get out of my
Hey,
van.
don't get me into this. All you're doing is sitting here calmly.
And then there's a boat on the water.
Passengers must vacate their vehicles in the vehicle deck during crossing. Please follow any other instructions given by our crew. We appreciate your cooperation. Drive carefully and thank you for traveling with the Owen Sound Transportation Company.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Driver, start your engine. What did they say, the Mario Kart? I was gonna say that's like NASCAR. Okay, AC's on. Get all the bikers on first. Now we're doing pickup trucks, I guess. Bigger vehicles.
I'm so special.
Just the way they put the weight. Where am I putting my seatbelt?
Because you're used to
Just
it.
used to it, you know. Nice. He's gonna hit the
Jesus.
guy. I forgot his robe was turned. Yeah, clearly you're on that side, buddy. Ooh, look at that. Isn't it cool? It's the bow. You guys learned anything I teach you?
No.
No. That looks like Monica.
Look at all the water. I can't wait to go. Excitement. Oh, we're on the side again.
I don't
Oh,
like
Jesus.
it. I don't like this one.
Oh, let's go, van. Push it, push it, push it, push it. Oh, yeah. It's not too bad. The exit's right here. Isn't it cool, Kiana? Do you remember being on this? Higher? I'll give you more room. Do we need to bring anything up? Just bring your purse.
I'm going to bring
I
the
got my
kids'
wallet.
Got your tablet and charger?
I got it.
48.
Awesome. All right, we're on the boat. Let's go. So now the boat is departing Tobermory, and I'm just trying to record the bow coming down and locking back up. I thought it was really cool to watch and to see. That's the locks falling into place. And so now that we're heading to South Weymouth from Tobermory, I'm just out in the at the, I guess, the front of the boat, or facing the bow here, and just getting some nice shots. Oh, get his face lit up. So we just we're heading to Manitoulin. We're just about to dock. So they tell everybody to get into their cars. Don't start it up yet, obviously, because the doors are closed. And then they're gonna open up the stern, and we're on a ramp right now. So just to the left of this car, there's some cylinders, and that's gonna lower the front of this down, this platform. And then they'll let us out, and we'll be on the island. We'll be on South Weymouth. Weymouth? I don't know. But I think our friend Rosie and John are there. Maybe we'll see them. But I think we're gonna stop by. Maybe the kids can go play at the park. And it starts. We drove 2.5 hours, and that was long, right? If we drive back around, it was 6 hours. It's gonna be 6 hours just to drive alone. So Danielle just brought up a good point. She doesn't really like the boat, so the only other way onto the island is driving around. I guess I can't remember what the highway is, but you can drive around. You can take the swing bridge onto the island, but to do that route, it'll take us about 6 hours to get back to Hamilton.
And sometimes the bridge is broken.
And sometimes there's the delay. Yeah, the bridge gets repaired or whatever. Usually that's just an emergency. The last time we went up, that's what happened. We actually we had to wait, I think, a day or a few hours, anyways. But yeah, it makes for a long day. If we ever drive up and we don't take the ferry from Hamilton to Little Current, usually it's about a 12-hour time span. Like, it's only a 6-hour drive, but for whatever reason, if we leave at 6, we usually end up on the island at 6. I don't know. Stops and breaks and all that kind of stuff. But today on the ferry, or this trip on the ferry, I got to take a little power nap. And yeah, I got to go outside. Michael was too scared, and Danielle's too scared to go outside. But there's a nice view. Oh, come on. Freedom!
Been trapped on this boat for too long. Not the meter nose.
see it? Look.
Freedom.
We've been trapped in prison for 9 years.
Oh, they're going down over there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Woo! There we go.
I need to turn that into a meme. TikTok, I almost died.
Nice. Is that us?
Yeah, she's telling us to go.
Oh, finally. Oh, it's right. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Oh, Jesus. That's loud.
Hallelujah. I'm gonna die.
Okay. We are on the island again.
Beautiful sunny skies.
Okay, let's go and see. So just as we come off the boat, we don't just head out right away. We kind of like to hang around a little bit. There's a little park that we like to go to. So this is where we're heading out now.
Yeah.
There's a little park just to the left here. If you're listening, obviously you can't tell. But there's a little marina to the left on Water Street. That's what it says, Water Street. So we like to go in here and stop for a little bit, stretch your legs, catch a breather. But we also like to see the boat leave. So. Oh, we should go stand by there and watch the boat leave. Yeah. And so we like to take pictures just to watch it leave. There's people behind us. There were people behind us trying to. I thought they were following us.
Whoops.
Yeah, they're like, we're following that guy. He's following the go to the road. Can we? I think we parked here and walked over. Right?
There's wood.
Yes. No, we can probably. No, that's not. Yeah. No overnight parking. All right.
We are here. We are here. We are here.
Yeah, this is the same park. Where are you? Oh, okay. Oh. Whoa! Good job. It's okay. Just come walk down. Okay, so we are here now in South Bay Mouth. Just got off. There's a little park here, just as you. There's the whatever you want to call it, the Owen Sound Transportation. I don't know. That's the office there. And then there's a little parking lot here with boats, and we just come in and a little park. But so what we're going to do is we're going to wait for the boat to leave, and we're going to wave it goodbye. And our week trip here on Manitoulin Island begins. All right, guys, that's the end of part one of our trip up north. Obviously, we got to see a lot and got to do a lot. So, thanks for sticking around this long, and make sure you catch the next episode when it's out.